Just keep going in a frame.
Because the red dot.
Stop eating the red dot.
So I totally set you guys up, man. I said, next choice, what is it?
Surely.
It's
the thing we're about to pick next,
Yeah.
but that's not important right now.
But it is important right now. It is. It is important.
So we're
Welcome, but the
doing the
definition is
extension part now?
Yeah, we're gonna do that right now.
Wait, do you have to stop or is it still going?
I usually wait until you say something horribly offensive and then continue on.
Wetback spick!
I guess. Welcome
See, like what you said.
It's gotta
not
be.
the same.
Welcome to the extended instant discussions of airplane.
So real quick before I forget,
go on.
I was watching this with my kid and he did not believe that the airplane going through the window was real. He was like, no, there's computers, right? I was like, no, back then they didn't have computers. They had to do that shit for real. And he's like, no, you're messing with me. I was like,
Man, you gotta show him some faces of death.
oh god.
On another point. So, I don't know if you guys noticed,
Old version of Human Centipede.
but I don't know if you guys noticed this, but in the beginning of this episode, of the standard short condensed episode, I gave the synopsis of this film. However, I read the synopsis from a different page. I read the synopsis from the 1957 film 0 Hour, in which...
That's why I was like, World War II, wait a second.
Well, yeah, but Ted Stryker flies through in World War II. That's a good point. You found that out there. But other than that, it's the exact same film. Now, Zero Hour was at the time owned by Paramount. Now it's owned by Warner Brothers. But at the time owned by Paramount, who made Airplane. And the story is that the Zucker brothers had seen that movie and took the script for that movie and added a bunch of jokes to it and made it Airplane.
Nice.
And there's some parts that are different in there, but once you get onto the air, once you get
over Macho Grande.
I'll never get over Macho Grande.
Look at how much money they made on this.
That's from Airplane 2.
Jesus.
Spoilers. Spoiling the jokes. Yes, this movie was made for an estimated budget because they didn't keep track of all these things on Wikipedia at the time because there wasn't as much of Wikipedia. I think Wikipedia was a smaller thing back in the 80s. So it was made for $3.5 million and made $83 million.
That is
pretty good. Did pretty good in the box office, and I'm sure it made
ridiculous.
tons of money after that. You know.
Well, like when you look at it, you're in a plane the whole time.
It's pretty simple. Now, the production values on this
Although they didn't have to kind of smash
way
the plane
higher than the 1957 ones. So, as you would expect, a 1957 movie to an 80s movie. But it's based off of this, and it's inspired by other films. But I actually, for research, tracked down a copy of 0 Hour, which was kind of tough to do. It's not on Instant Watch. It's on the DVDs from Netflix, but there's a very long wait because I think they have one copy, and some guy's got it at his house.
It's on YouTube.
It's sitting there and getting all messed up. It's not on YouTube. There are clips on YouTube. It is available on Google Play, which is why it's not available on YouTube because Google's going to take that down off YouTube. I bought it on Google Play because I love Airplane so much. I wanted to keep this movie as the inspiration. And I actually do recommend it if you're a big fan of Airplane and you want to see what it came from. And as I'm watching the movie, they say these lines that are setups or punchlines to jokes. They say, but that's not important right now. But not in the joke setup, but they say that line in there.
God.
Like, there's all these things in there that go close to the joke, and so it makes me laugh thinking about the joke. But it's the same thing. The doctor's asking, what was the meal for tonight? Well, it was the choice. It was either the steak or the fish. Oh, that's right, I had steak. He doesn't say lasagna. But these lines are like in there, and they just put in little jokes in the whole thing. It's insane how much of a just direct parody of that film it is. And it's 0 Hour with an exclamation mark.
That makes me think like they're not.
It does, like, it's one thing to think, oh, this is a completely original movie.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But the jokes are original. The jokes are in there.
Yeah.
The comedy's in there. It's just they took this other story, they like built on top of it, and it's now even more just making fun of that movie.
So they just plagiarized.
They essentially plagiarized that entire thing, but because it was owned by Paramount, they were
even
able to do
named
it.
Ted Stryker. That's
Yes,
horrible.
they did. They totally. A lot of the names are taken straight from the script. Johnny's in there, and there's the moments where the guy who's the stuff. Actually, looks like I picked the wrong day to quit smoking
Uh-huh.
or quit drinking. It's quit drinking. That's the one. They only do that one. So it looked like I picked the wrong day, wrong week to quit drinking.
Was there Victor Vector?
No, they changed the names of the pilots for the jokes.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in it?
No, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is not in that.
Yeah. What about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Neither. He is not in that either. Johnny's in there, except that they don't have jokes with him. It's just, hey Johnny, could you get me? Hey Johnny, how about a cup of coffee? And then, hey Johnny, how about another cup of coffee? Now in Airplane, his response to that is, no thanks, both times, because it's like they're offering, hey, have a cup of coffee. I love that joke. I love that one.
Have you seen a movie about gladiators?
Have you ever been in a cockpit before talking to the son? It's actually the Ted Stryker's son in the movie, because it's not the stewardess, it's his wife. He got home, he had all these problems from the war and all this stuff. They go into more backstory of that it's drawn out and it makes you want to kill yourself. So I think that's where that joke comes from. But thanks for no wait. Are you trying to get me to end this episode?
What?
How dare you?
No, I've just been fooling my head.
I'm sorry, I have a lot to talk about this movie, as you can tell. So I'm trying to decide all this.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
No, I mean, it's not just running down the list. I mean, do you guys have things you want to talk about in the extended before I get like crazy into this? And there are like things we want to pick apart. You have something? Okay.
You know what I noticed? I was waiting for a lot.
Oh, we were gonna look up Leslie Nielsen's tombstone.
Yeah. I kept on getting like annoyed because I was mixing up this movie with part 2. So I was waiting for my favorite parts. I was like, ah, shit. It didn't happen. It's the wrong movie.
We don't have the stuff. No, I'm just saying. This is the thing. The jokes. You gotta watch it.
I like the number 2 still like really good though.
It's
Usually sequels, you know, they're not like amazing.
It's the same thing but they go to space.
Yeah,
fucking
it's
thing.
so good. But they're different jokes though.
yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, yeah, okay, it's the same fucking story, but who gives a shit?
I think
That's not why you're watching Airplane. Come on.
the stuff that makes it like I thinking when I was a kid, I'm like, oh no, it's nowhere near as good. But like looking back on it, just thinking about how many jokes I think are from the first movie that are in the second one, that at least tells you.
Yeah.
You know. Leslie Nielsen Tombstone. Letter Rip. That was his. It was a fart.
Farts.
Yeah, it was a fart joke.
Yeah, farts.
That was his.
Pam Anderson?
I get it. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that too.
Farts.
Isn't that the jail? No.
That's
I
part
thought
of
that
it.
was
But
the
also
double
it's
entendre.
yeah, it's that. And it's anyway.
I want something light. The pamphlet on famous Jewish sports figures.
Yep. I was gonna go in order here.
Nope.
Of the things. So every time I go to an airport, I always hear that announcement going on of there's no stopping in the white zone. The white zone's for loading and
and unloading of
passengers only. There's no stopping in the red zone. The
Oh,
red
you know what
zone
else?
is for stopping.
I couldn't stop thinking about the dude in the taxi.
Yes.
Like, even when they were showing him, I was like,
Yeah.
that fucking guy, like, he's still waiting there.
Did you guys
Do you
wait
stick by? Yeah, stick by the end of the credits.
No, I remember from
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. You get.
the end of the credits?
All right.
Fucking there.
In fact, scroll all the way down to the bottom here. I'll give him another 20 minutes, but that's it. Gets good effing line. That fair. Gotta be crazy. I know at one point it showed it.
It
It
has
was
like
like
113 of it
Yeah.
or something like that,
at
right?
least.
I liked I'll take the ham on 5, hold the mail.
Yeah.
I was going
Yeah,
in.
1-5, hold it.
That one was
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. that was
We're
a
just
good
doing
one.
what you're gonna do.
I know, but in order. But in order. There's an order to this. I'm gonna get to this
Airplane.
again.
Okay.
Airplane. Thank
Welcome to Instant Discussions.
I know you're trying to get fired, but
Take
come
a
on.
fish.
All right. The forklift
Take a.
over there.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I see the guiding lights, these things
I think that
they
was-
imprint on my memory, and every time I see this, then that's the
and
plane
just
flying
for
through the
that
window.
one joke.
For that one joke. They
crashed
crashed.
an airplane
They
through
crashed
a
an
window.
airplane through a window in an actual airport. This actually happens. It wasn't on a soundstage. It wasn't a model airplane.
No, yeah.
It was an actual airplane. Okay.
So legit.
You know,
Taxi fare.
one thing about when I was in Cub Scouts, we went to that Jamboree, whatever the hell they do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the scout master was with my dad, and my dad was saying something. Yeah, I haven't done whatever since my drinking problem, and went, and my scout master just like, That's where he gets it from. And just walks away.
What?
I love the drinking problem jokes.
That joke
Again,
is so
just
good.
Skipping around on my list.
Yeah, but when,
That's
when
so-
a scout leader takes that shit way too serious, then
That's
no fun.
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's delivering humor seriously, and then there's being serious. Smoking or non-smoking ticket. I don't know. I wrote down the names. The captain's names were great.
Oh,
Jive.
Captain Over, Roger, Unger. Oh no, Unger's the second one.
Yeah.
What?
Victor,
Victor. Over. Done.
and Dunn.
Roger. What's the Vector? Victor.
No, it's not Dunn. Dunn's the second one.
Huh?
Under and Dunn are the second one.
Okay.
It's Victor. What's Cream's name? Victor is the
Roger
guy in the
Murdoch.
back.
Roger Murdoch.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Clarence Over. Clarence. Roger Over.
Victor was the other one.
Was there Victor?
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. It was
And it's Unger
yeah.
Dunn.
Unger done.
No, Unger was Unger Dunn.
And Dunn was Unger.
Unger Over.
Well, we'll get to that when we talk about the next movie. Once we do Airplane 2 the sequel. We have to. We kind of have to now. I don't know.
That movie's just so fucking
Um,
we should have done both.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was gonna write down some jive, and then no.
That would be racist.
Yeah.
Crab slab.
What's weird is like listening to it, like you can kind of actually understand.
Oh,
like,
no,
the point
completely.
you can. That's what's
Yeah.
so cool about it is that you can kind of like understand. No, that was the
Well, 'cause
basis
now
of
we speak
what
jive.
they were saying.
When I heard the jive, I like just automatically went to make sure my wallet was there for some reason. Like it's just you're like.
So the flashback dance scene that was also shown in Ted, just completely, they took it straight from this movie.
Did they?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm gonna
There's
watch
like
that
this
again.
one. There's this one moment. Maybe it was in another Seth MacFarlane thing. But I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yep.
I remember the scene, but I'm gonna have to watch
It's a
it
parody
again.
of a parody. Going back through this, that it was.
I have to ask guy next to me to pinch me.
Yes, it was. It's the sidekicks on that. Just going, and I was.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that was stuff I was looking for in the other movie, 0 Hour, but it wasn't. Yeah. Like,
Are
that's what it
you
says there.
a doctor?
Yes. Yes, I am. Seth. As a Seth is shield.
Yeah. So good.
Careful.
For some reason, that dancing scene, the guy with the blue, like the yellow and the blue striped shirt, always like just struck me. I don't know. He always really stood out. He's the one next to the jukebox machine after the Girl Scout like slams into it.
Do you want to touch his hair?
Something about it. And the way he dances is fantastic.
I'm bad.
How soon can we?
Hmm?
How soon can we land this plane? I can't tell. You can tell me I'm a doctor. Not for another 2 hours. You can't tell me for another 2 hours.
Shit.
That's great stuff. Steak or fish, lasagna. You got that one. The automatic pilot, Otto. Otto, the automatic pilot, who's actually listed in IMDb.
Oh really?
Yeah. He was in 2 movies.
Which ones?
2 movies.
Oh, Airplane 2.
Just went like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Spoilers for Airplane 2. There's a lot of flashbacks to Airplane
I'm
1.
glad he wasn't in Gremlins because I would not remember him.
Yeah, does anyone know how to fly a plane? You know, or yeah, go crazy. 'Cause, I don't want to alarm anyone, but does anyone know how to fly a plane? Shirley can't be serious. Definitely Shirley. Classic. Always classic. It's an
I
entire.
like how he's doing that
this-
now, so we don't just like say all.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going one by
Yeah.
one, so we can't
slow,
troll him.
so we can't fuck
Yep.
it up.
You can still do it. Control myself. Just you watch. This is a line that's directly from 0 Hour. It's an talking about the different planes. It's an entirely different type of flying altogether. It's an entirely different type of flying.
altogether.
How dare you not? I said
I
altogether.
mean, it was
That-
funny, but.
But the line is straight from there.
Mm.
I like that altogether.
So they were
That's gonna
basically
be used in other ones too.
just like Mystery Science Theatering this thing.
Exactly.
And just wrote it down.
Yeah,
And said,
this was
do
Mystery Science Theater and just put on
But
screen.
instead of the guys reacting, it's just the characters being ridiculous.
Yeah.
Good idea.
So I really love this idea, and I kind of want to do a movie like that. Just find this deadly serious movie and do jokes all throughout it.
Avatar.
I said a deadly serious movie.
Oh, it's deep.
Schindler's List! Exclamation mark.
Oh my god, Hitler tragedy movie. Yeah. I mean, come on, Nazi movies are everywhere, right?
Levity. Come
Gotta do
on.
it.
And don't call me Shirley, yeah?
Over the phone, giving the instructions to the plane. Keep them at 20,000. No, feet. It's the one side. What?
No,
Great.
Pete, what are you talking about?
When they were driving in the scene, the rear
Oh,
projection
that-
gags.
that
Like
was
first
funny.
you get the guy that they jump over, and then he's on the rear. He's on the projection, so they time that like that it's continuity between the front and the back, and then it just starts going all craziness.
Yeah, no, the best part, like, was just, it was like crazy turns, right?
Yeah,
really
the
fast.
And then it starts going, yeah.
Regular
Like
gravity.
the Indian stuff, like, I was like, no, but when they're like,
I mean-
you.
They step the joke up to the next like craziness on there. There were some points, and that's I think why it goes down to that 4 is this. Sometimes it gets too silly.
Yeah,
the
the-
dog, the stuff with the like the guy wrestling with the dog
Oh,
at the guy's
okay.
house, like that. Like some points it gets like, all right,
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
that's-
they held on to the joke too long.
I think so, or
Yeah.
it just wasn't like elevated.
Yeah, I got that
enough
a few
or
times.
not as quick. Yeah, I like the quick humor a lot more. The calm down, get a hold of yourself. That's again straight from the other movie. But and they
Calm
do
down,
have
get a
two
hold of
people.
yourself.
They have two people. It's calm down, get a hold of yourself. Calm down. And then they say, here, let me handle this. Calm down, get a hold of yourself. Like in the other one, it's just not the long line.
Does it
Doctor,
actually
I need it on the phone.
happens?
The two people. Two people.
That's so good.
not
That's so
four, but
good. That's amazing.
like they're just looking at this old movie saying, this is hilarious. It's a damn good thing he doesn't know how much I hate his guts. It's a damn good thing you don't know how much he hates your guts. Miss Overend with the horse.
Yeah, I didn't, I was like, alright, there's a horse.
This is a joke of her having an affair. I mean, them calling her was in the other movie, and I was waiting for it to pan over and see an affair, and it wasn't. But, of course. They're on instruments, and talking about, having all the people on the instruments. Like,
Yeah. But then they're playing
Just
music.
playing it, because it's, get it? Fun.
Yes.
Let's get some pictures.
That was,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I'll take this one. And Shirley, there's something we must be do. Stop calling me Shirley. Gotta do a callback. The shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just like, bloop.
But
It's just legitimate. That was pretty
And there was
cool.
nothing more. It was
Nope.
just like, boop.
just it was that one.
was
There was a
it.
string of jokes in there. They were just in the background, like things going on. But
Yeah.
that was a great one. They tested that on MythBusters actually.
What
They
happens when
tested-
shit hits the fan?
Mhm. Oh, it gets everywhere.
I can imagine if it's a good fan.
Yeah. Thank you, MythBusters.
I might have to YouTube that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yep. Thank you, MythBusters. The shit when the shit hits the fan, it gets everywhere.
Who do they make handle the shit?
I can't remember. They also shine shit. They tried to,
Buff it?
yeah, like rolling it into a ball and like shine to get to shine off of it.
Wow.
Yeah, they tried to shine shit. Maybe you ought to turn on the searchlights. No, that's just what they're expecting us to do. Yes. Too proud on that. I like that. I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you. That line's in the movie as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, only once.
Great.
Only once, unfortunately.
Maybe
There's
it's
another
the-
line after that, like where he comes in and at the very end and they save them. It's like, yeah. I just want to thank you. We got here in time, something like that. But like he could have been going out and helping the patients.
Right. He's not doing anything.
I love to get in crash positions. I think about that also when I'm on the airplanes.
The monks.
Like that's crash positions. That's what it looks like if you're in a crash. He's going up here. Going down there. He's all over the place. What an asshole. Yeah, I like that one. It's a good one. That's in the movie too, but just not the one with this whole line.
Okay. Right.
And it's the same. Like the guy looks like the same guy wearing the leather jacket. It's annoying because he looks like that same kind of guy. People are jerks. Look, there's only like 2 more things, and then I go into like the strings of things. Oh, the guy's like the waiting. When the fire department and everything's waiting there. That's taken a shot in the movie. Like the guy. There was this the thing that stood out to me when I was watching the airplane, with the Dalmatian waiting on the fire trucks waiting there with the Dalmatian. That's from the other one. So that's why there's some things where you see and it's taken from that.
Was there any blowjobs?
No, there wasn't. Not that I had noticed.
For the autopilot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it.
And it's funny when you see Otto's like eye, you could just tell like it's ready to wink.
Yeah.
And you're like, alright, he's gonna wink. Is it gonna happen? Not yet. Or,
Yeah,
okay,
because he has to
winked.
get that like. Yeah. I had all the different Johnny jokes, and you go through all of them. There's some good ones.
I don't think.
I like when he unplugs the lights. He's laughing maniacally.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just in the moment of tension, it was good.
Like it's a twister.
And
that wasn't
Leon's
funny.
getting large.
Does it sell at pennies? No, it wasn't funny.
Reporter's asking, what kind of plane is it? Big, pretty white thing.
I just think that.
So then I have there's other strings of jokes that they go on. The what is it? But that's not important right now.
Yeah.
That string. So there's a message from headquarters. What is it? It's a big building. All the important people in it.
That's not important.
Get this woman to a hospital.
What is it?
It's this big building with a lot of sick patients in it, but that's not important right now. There's been a little problem in the cockpit.
What happened?
What is it?
No, what happened? That's not how you do it at all.
What is
And then
it?
this is the crossover Johnny joke of the, Mayday, what the hell is that? And it's Johnny doing this. Mayday, it's this great Russian festival.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little crossover with both. And yeah,
Oh, yeah,
wrong week to quit smoking, drinking, amphetamines.
I forgot about the amphetamines.
Yeah, gotta put the amphetamines in there. Come on. Oh, and the other part that was from the other movie too that was in there, the one guy who's drinking and he offers it to the person next to him. Certainly not. Just starts the cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
Everything but the cocaine.
Oh, the grandma.
Yeah. I don't know, call her grandma. Maybe she's grandma. Yeah, she's kind of grandma on that one. The other one's supposed to be grandma. So, I guess I'll keep it at 4 stars. Or maybe I'll put it at 5 stars. I still haven't resolved that. Maybe we'll have to watch the second one to know what it'll really be.
Wait, what? But you can just rate the second one something different, you know?
No, I mean, but maybe I need to see the second one to compare it to...
I think a true
Yeah.
5-star, you would just be like 5-star. So I'm saying stick with 4. You know when you have a 5-star,
You
you're
probably
like
want to stick with
5-star.
4. You probably want to
Maybe,
stick with 4 now.
But I think it's one of these movies
Simply
I've seen
because-
so many times, you start overthinking it. You can't... I need to get back to that first time watching it. Did you know this movie is called Flying High in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Japan, and the Philippines?
I don't see that on
Because they don't... It's
It's the word number 3, I
it's
think.
the third and fourth word on there. Yeah, I guess that's because they didn't know what airplanes were in those countries. I don't know. Why would it be called Flying High? That sounds stupid.
Well, the Japanese would know what airplanes are.
I think all of them would know what
I
airplanes
mean,
are.
Well, I guess maybe the ones that were familiar killed themselves.
Couldn't it just be called the name air... Like
That's horribly racist.
that was... It was both horrible and
Racist.
racist and horribly racist.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Japanese know about airplanes. They like to, you know.
No, but you didn't
That
get
was
the
his
joke.
joke. He was trying to...
Was that maybe? Oh, but maybe they don't because everyone that knows them has killed themselves.
He's...
Oh, okay.
Because, you know...
Oh, I wasn't really listening. I was looking at the people's.
Oh, so you were listening to the thing, and then you tried to make the same joke.
I was trying to make
Different
a
way.
joke.
Well, no, not at all. Not trying to make a joke. No.
No.
So reception. This movie has a 98% on Rotten
Jeez.
Tomatoes.
Woo.
98%. 98. 2% of people hated this movie.
Those 2 assholes.
Those? What an asshole.
Samoans.
And that's only based on 55 reviews.
Samoans hate
It
airplanes.
could be just one review. It could be one asshole then.
Oh,
For
that
90%.
is-
It was based on 55 reviews.
Then that is one asshole.
Yeah.
Major asshole.
What an asshole.
That is one major asshole.
Yep. All right. So,
Yeah, this movie's really good.
mhm,
Classic.
it's good. Good movie. I'd recommend watching it if you haven't seen it. Yeah. But for now, watch Reservoir Dogs for another great comedy.
Reservoir Dogs.
The Reservoir Dogs.
Mhm.
Yep.
Because you know when I was a kid.
When I was a kid, the Reservoir Dogs.
Or the Cove Cats.
Nope. Don't watch that one. Thank you for watching.
Is that going to be your parody version of Reservoir Dogs?
Surely you can't be serious.
So.